Welcome to this Forge progression series to hopefully get me and get you ready for Island 3 when it drops very, very soon. If you haven't seen the first video of this series, we went from level 1 with $0 to a titanium pickaxe, some half-decent gear, and level 21 in an hour. And all I want to do is bestow a couple of tips and tricks on people as somebody who's way over level 100 and hopefully pretty ready on my main account for when Island 3 drops. But just thought it would be fun to start over. So go check that video out right now. And while you're doing that, feel free to subscribe to the channel, give the video a like. Thank you everybody for 1,000 subscribers. That's so kind of you. I greatly appreciate it. Anyway, what I think we want to be doing right around now is the basic quest that you get for Sensei Moro, Captain Rowan as well. Our gear is not too bad. It's probably halfway decent enough to be able to fight the skeletons, but I do think that if we were to try and fight the axe skeletons, we would probably have a bit of a problem. And to be honest with you, even fighting the rogue skeletons, I think it would take us a little bit of time here. So do you know what I think might be the plan? I think we pick up some basalt rocks here. All we have to do is mine 10, which should not take us very long because we skipped an entire pickaxe. And then by the time that we're done with that, we should have some cobalt that we can maybe put into a half-decent weapon as well. And you know what? While we're mining some more, if we have some HP regeneration, we might as well take out some of the skeleton rogues as well, because why not? Oh, we got some platinum from that as well. Anything that we get that's halfway decent as an ore is something that we definitely do want to see. And that's a double ore spawn as well. Thank you very much. I'm on my main's private server right now, so we're not going to have any competition with really anybody here, which is wonderful. Another double ore spawn. We haven't actually gotten any cobalt yet, which is... well, we got 2 there. We still need 1 more before we finish this Sensei Moro quest off. And you know what? One thing that I totally forgot that I need to do, that I will wait until I get cobalt to check out, is actually really important to fast progression that I forgot to do at the end of the last video. This is probably going to take a little bit extra time here. Cobalt is so common as well. I can't believe we haven't gotten it already. Skipping a pickaxe is actually insane though. Like, it took me so much longer my first time around to do this because I was so insistent on getting every single pickaxe on the way up. Okay, that is the Sensei Moro quest done. He wants us to get titanium, lapis lazuli, and also mine some more basalt rocks. The thing that I forgot to do earlier, though, in the last video, was to claim... so we have about 3k and we're level 22. Is to claim everything that's in our index here. So let's make sure to claim absolutely everything we have. Medium chestplate, night leggings. We can look at our enemies as well. A zombie, delver, we killed everything in there. Skeleton rogue. And we went up 2 levels, and also we went up $11,000. That is a lot of money. You should not ever think that the index is not worth doing. You should 100% be doing your indexes. Fill them out if you can. If you get a chance to do that, 100% you should. For the time being, though, we need to get some titanium. We need to get some lapis lazuli. And I think once we mine 25 ore, we probably should have enough, depending on what our stash is saying. We may have to go back earlier, actually. I'm thinking we make a slightly better weapon. If we have any ore as well, we can make some slightly better armor, and then maybe we can take on some of these skeletons a little bit safer and try and work towards beating those axe skeletons as well to give us even more XP and even more money. I'm actually really quickly going to check out a spot that's fantastic for AFKing if you are slightly lower level. The reason why I don't necessarily recommend always using it is because it can spawn veins and it can also spawn... I mean, these are cores right now. This isn't the rocks that you want. This is a really, really nice spot if you're not quite at the level to mine the veins. It should realistically be a better way of us picking up titanium, but it does take a little second to spawn, though. So we should maybe go find something else and then come back as well. I mean, we should mine this. We'll see if we can get something from it. That is the last lapis lazuli that we need. Easy peasy. Oh, we got a core here. Another lucky basalt core. Oh, we got an iron in there. That feels pretty early on to be getting an iron. It's a 1 in thousands. And then we've also got cuprite in there as well. That is pretty amazing. That might be perfect, even if we only have 1 to put into a weapon to give it a little bit extra damage. We still need more titanium, though. Titanium is a little bit on the rarer side on the basalt rocks, though, so I don't know. We'll try our best. At the very least, we can very easily mine this until we're filled up, and then we'll see what we got. Ever since they added private servers, this game has gotten so much easier. Not having to worry about competition on literally everything in the game just feels so much nicer. There we go. Perfect. So I do wonder if we can take on this axe skeleton at our HP and at our damage. I think we probably can. It's going to be kind of close, though. Oh, I forgot we had poop out on our weapon. I think we'll probably just make our armor out of cobalt. Okay, we filled up every single stash slot. Let's actually take out the skeleton before we move back up. And you know what? I actually genuinely think it would be faster if we die and respawn as opposed to running back. I know that that's so sweaty to save time, but I still think it's faster. And that's what this is all about. It's about going fast to get ourselves prepared. So, we have one eye ore here. And then as far as our other ore is concerned, we could probably go like something like this. I think we need something a little bit better than that, actually. So we go, we need something slightly, we need something slightly better that will allow us to roll potentially for that straight sword. Okay, I think that's probably one of the better things that we can do for this. And I'm going to do it. It's obviously a waste of an eye ore, kind of, but I think that early boost to power is going to pay itself back really quickly, because the faster we finish those quests and we're able to kill enemies, even if it takes us a little bit of time, the more index we get, the more money we get from quests, the more XP we get from quests. So it all works out really nicely. There we go. We got a sword, a cutlass. We got a cutlass from this as well. I don't hate the cutlass, and it's rarer than the regular straight sword, so. A perfect masterwork, 44.9 damage. That is so much better than what I currently have. I think it's crazy, actually. This is on 16 damage, and we've like basically tripled what we have. It also has lethality, but we do lose a little bit of HP. That being said, though, it's going to take out enemies so much faster, so much better, so much easier. From here, let's have a look. If we can make anything heavy, we should try. Let's try and make a heavy chest plate. Sweet. That looks kind of clean, actually. Okay, let's see what we get from this. It is another masterwork. 26 defense, worth over $1,000, which we can easily sell a little bit later on if we need the money. So let's put this on as well. Let's see how much of an upgrade it is compared to our regular gear. It is over double the defense here. I think we should sell off some of the stuff that we have in our inventory right now, because I don't think we're going to be able to make anything else unless we sell off the gold, we sell off the copper, and we sell off the AI. And we get 1,600 from that as well, so it's still pretty worth it. As far as our stash is concerned, though, I don't really think there's a lot of stuff in there that I want to make another piece of gear with. So what I'm actually going to do, just for the sake of time, I hadn't actually sold off everything from the previous island as well, so we're just going to sell pretty much everything here. Although, we can maybe keep some stuff. We can keep the amethyst, we can keep the sapphire. I'm a little bit undecided on the lapis lazuli as well, actually. What's the multiplier on that again? 1.3? It's actually okay. I think I'll hold on to it. We have a decent amount of it. The silver needs to go, though. I don't think the silver belongs here. And then, sweet, let's head back up. Let's start mining again. See if we can get that titanium. See if we can get those rocks done. If we have a quick look at our index... Oh, we actually have these as well. Titanium we can get from rock or core. So once we've done the quest, we can probably actually just go on to slightly better ore and see if we can get it there as opposed to sitting with the rocks. But you know what? Let's claim our index for all of this as well. That ore gave us a lot of money. The sooner we get onto the cores as well, instead of just going on the rocks, the sooner we get better things for index as well, which means way faster XP, way faster money. Oh, there's 3. Oh, there's 4. Oh my goodness, I hit all 4 at the same time. Can you believe that? This account is like kind of lucky, actually. Wow, that is nuts. We got 1 titanium, which puts it towards that quest we're trying to complete. I think that's another one right there as well, actually. There we go. That was 2. Is that another one? Oh my goodness, we got 4 in like the space of 5 seconds. Oh, we got a level up there. We're now level 26. We actually, even though we're higher in level, we are still leveling up pretty quickly. Now, all of the skeletons that I need are right down there. I just need to be a little bit more careful about it so I can take them all out without dying. I think we might be a little bit low HP here, but I still want to try. Okay, we actually managed to take out the axe skeleton, which means all we need to do is go back to Captain Rowan, which we will do once we have gotten that final titanium. And I guess we're ready to head back. That being said, though, the sooner we hand in the Rowan quest, the sooner we get another one and can continue getting rewards from killing enemies, you know? Oh, another Iowa. That's so good. Okay. No! I got killed by a skeleton rogue! You know what? While we're here, let's talk to Captain Rowan. And then let's turn this quest in as well. We get another level up. And we have a new quest as well, Captain Rowan 3, which has us killing skeleton rogues, axe skeletons, a death axe skeleton as well, and we have to bring him one Iowa. We already have that Iowa. We'll be holding on to that. But we're going to have to farm some skeletons here, I think. Oh, we actually ended up accidentally completing the Sensei Moral 4 as well. We're now on mining rocks and cores. We got to get quartz, amethyst, and topaz. That actually really shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, there's an amethyst right there, so that's one ticked off the list. Ooh, a shiny basalt core. 2 emeralds inside that. Okay. I'm a fan. Another emerald. I think there's a topaz in there as well. Brilliant. Wonderful. Boom. Another diamond from a lucky ore. Now, this spot here is amazing for AFKing, although, unfortunately, we need 78 base damage to be able to actually mine it. Currently, though, we're sitting at a damage of 55, so we're going to need to get another upgrade to our pickaxe if we want to do that. There's also a pickaxe sitting right here, the magma pickaxe, which is actually slightly worse from what I can tell from the arcane one that is slightly cheaper as well. We do get a bit of a discount. It's usually more expensive, but because we're a goblin, we get 12% off, which is pretty cool. It's usually 150k. We get it for 132,000, which is pretty awesome. We might as well take the elite threat, although there is no way that we're taking out blazing slimes or reapers right now. That's way too difficult. So I'm just going to go into the quests and we're going to untrack it because I know for a fact we're not going to be able to do that. While we're here, though, why don't we pick up this? Why don't we pick up the diamond as well? And then we can have a look at our enemies and claim the bomber. And also the axe skeleton, which gives us yet another level up, which is perfect. Now, I just want to double check that my achievements are in the right spot here. We've got the XP multiplier boost right now, which is the 12% extra XP. I think that's probably one of the more important ones to have on early while you're still leveling up. You want as much XP as you can possibly have. The sooner you have it on, the faster you level up. The most important thing about it is, of course, that you get more stash space, which means bigger trips. And especially if, like me, you're free to play, you can't just sell anywhere or forge anywhere and sell all your gear off in the middle of a mine. Okay, we got our final quartz and our final amethyst from this rock. That is very lucky. All we need to do is get one more topaz and then finish off mining the rest of these ores. And we'll be done with Sensei Moral 4. I don't think I'm going to have enough space, though, to finish this quest up, though. We only have 20 more slots in our stash. And also, we're going to have to go back down to basalt rocks because we still have to mine 21 of them because we've been mining far too many cores. Which means worse ore, less chance of a topaz, which means this quest is going to take just a little bit longer. Still, while we're here, while we have full HP as well, we can take out some of these skeletons and move ourselves a little bit closer to finishing that Captain Rowan quest as well. I think you can still get topaz from these rocks. Actually, let me check. Actually, no, you definitely cannot. We're never going to get that final topaz until we finish off this inventory. Okay, our stash is now filled. I think it's about time that we head back down and we find out what it is that we've actually collected because I haven't really been checking. All right, so what do we have here? We have a bunch of titanium. We have a bunch of lapis lazuli. We've got a lot of cobalt as well. Although the multiplier on it isn't amazing, it still will be pretty half decent for filling out slots here, just to make sure that we actually, you know, have gear that is heavy and can actually be, you know, at least something good to it. So why don't let's put in some quartz first, because I think that's probably halfway decent. We can put in some lapis lazuli. And then I think from here, we can forge to try and get those heavy leggings. Hey, we got what we were looking for. Okay, perfect. Let's quickly finish these off. And let's see what we are dealing with here. Are these going to be any good? I'm hoping for like at least 20. 35? Okay, that's way better than I thought they would be. And they're only a 91% as well. That is, that's not what I was expecting. We're trying to make like a half-decent helmet. I think as far as it goes, we're not looking to necessarily make another weapon right now. I think we can probably make a half-decent helmet as long as this works. Now, of course, it could fail. We could get something bad. But it's definitely worth a shot. Ah, no way. That stinks. No. We didn't get what we were looking for. We've been pretty lucky so far, though, so it's hard to complain. 35 is the number to beat. And they are 26. Well, we'll sell them. I am going to have to go and sell off some of my stuff, though, real quick. So why don't we go into our equipment? Let's equip the night leggings that we got there as well. And I think it's probably time we sell off the rest of it. At least we made a little bit of money. That should bring us pretty close to $38,000. Not quite there, but quite close. In fact, if I look at my index... Oh, that brought us close. Oh, so close, but not quite 30k. Still, we got a level up, though, which is totally worth it. Beyond that, though, we need a better helmet. We're on a sandstone helmet right now, which just isn't going to do anything for us, really. So let's put it down to 26 for the heavy helmet. This will give us the best possible chance of getting the helmet that we're looking for. And then let's just pray that we get a really, really small block to break open, and hopefully there's a good helmet there. The faster we get up to level 35 as well, the better chance we have of actually having the Dark Knight gear, which is a lot better than the Knight armor. But you have to be a specific level to be able to even craft it. So, oh, that is not what you want, is it? Is that chest? It's the samurai medium chest. Okay. Okay, we still need a helmet. There's no way this is going to be better than what we already have, even if it is a masterwork. It's 26 defense. It is $1,000, basically, though, that we have. We need to figure out how to get up to 26 here. And you know what? I think that's actually pretty easy. Maybe we can make a half-decent helmet if we just use our head. This is going to be the most scuffed helmet of all time. You have no idea. This is going to be... If it is a helmet, it's so scuffed. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, it's actually kind of clean looking for a noob helmet. That's kind of clean. You can pretend that it's like Demonite or something. Our brand new helmet that is made from topaz, platinum, cuprite, and also amethyst is a masterwork. That's 41 defense, and it's worth 1,600. That is... that's a lot. Let's head back out. Let's have a look at the difference between our current helmet. Our current helmet is 11 defense, which is not very good. Let's put our brand new helmet on. And yeah, we're looking pretty okay at this point, I think. Let's go off and sell some of the stuff that we're currently carrying here as well. We'll sell off the equipment that we got rid of. We're not going to get too much money from it, although we get... Actually, you know what? 400 from that. From a sandstone helmet. It's pretty nice. We're now over 31k. And to be honest with you, we're pretty close to being able to afford this mythril pickaxe. We bought that for slightly less than it was worth. We can also buy the mythril pickaxe for slightly less than it's worth, and when we sell our titanium pickaxe off, it will give us about 16 to 17,000 gold. So if we get to 34,000 gold, I think we can afford this. And we can once again skip the uranium pickaxe and go to the mithril one instead. And then from the mithril one, we can probably skip the lightite pickaxe and go straight to arcane. For the time being, though, we're going to sell off the rest of our junk here. We don't need that. We don't need that. And let's get rid of the cobalt because we will be mining a bunch more of it. We're going to keep a hold of the iron and the diamond just as like slightly higher multiplier items that we can maybe use to buff out the ore that we put in to make better gear. Now that we've got a kind of decent base armor, we should be seeing a lot less resistance when we're fighting the skeletons in the cave. I mean, we're taking a lot less damage. We definitely could be doing more damage, though. Important thing is we want to finish this quest off as soon as possible. It's going to give us a bunch of money. And I think if we complete that quest and get that cash, we probably should have enough to go back to the first world, buy the cheapest pickaxe, sell off our current one, and then get ourselves that mithril pickaxe, which will be a big upgrade. And it also means that we can mine veins, which is the next ore up from what we're currently mining. One more basalt rock, and then we are clear to hunt for a topaz. Nice. We got 35 of these things to kill, so we should definitely kill them whenever we see them. If we have full HP as well, it just sounds perfect to me. Okay, let's go back to our lucky little spot here. A bunch of amethyst, a bunch of cuprite, but unfortunately, not a single topaz. All we need is one, though. We can definitely get one somewhere. I'm a little bit scared. There's death axes in there, and I don't think we're ready. I don't think we're ready yet. What? There's a topaz there. I can see the topaz. It had, the bomber had no HP. You saw that, right? I put my weapon away because I just assumed that there is no reason to worry. You know what? I realized I should have taken the skeletal threat quest as well. We're going to be farming these guys, so it's not a big deal that we take it now, but I probably should have. Those rocks will have reset, which means I will have completely lost. You know what? How are you still alive? You don't even give me a minor rune for my trouble. At the very least, you can give me a topaz ore to make up for it. There's no topaz ore in there. Quartz, sapphires, diamonds, cuprite. Not a single topaz! Diamond and emeralds in here again. Once again, though. No topaz. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, there was a topaz in both of them. Are you serious? Okay, we have 37k. That leaves us with one thing to do. We're going to head back to the first village right now, Stonewake's Cross. We are going to very quickly run over to the pickaxe merchant and pick up the cheapest bronze pickaxe that we can get for 132 gold. From there, we're immediately going to teleport straight back to the second world, the Forgotten Kingdom. And then now we can head our way over to Woe, who will be able to buy equipment from us. So we're going to be able to sell that for 16,875, which is going to give us... not enough. Uh-oh. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. No. Uh-oh, I'm stuck with a bronze pickaxe. What do we do? What do we do? Think fast, think fast, think fast. But you know what? There's a very simple solution to that, actually. All we have to do is go into our index a little bit here. And I think if we look at the weaponry here, we could definitely... if we make a great axe, I'm pretty sure that'll give us the money that we need. Okay, let's try and make a great axe here. This is something that we're going to have to do anyway. It will give us money. It will give us XP. It will be worth it. It doesn't even matter if it's a good one. That is not what I was looking to make. But you know what? We can still sell it for money, so it's really not the end of the world. Everything that we're doing will get us closer to getting that pickaxe. We should not need to go back into the mines or do anything particularly silly. It's worth $500. That's big for what we want. I think we could probably actually make like some decent weapons now that I think about it. I think a 47% chance of gauntlets, 42% chance of katana. I'd be happy with either of them, I think, actually. But they'll be sellable and also they'll be indexable. The only thing that can go wrong is if the 11% chance of getting a straight sword hits, and then we're doomed. Thank goodness it was the katana and not the straight sword. I got a fright. Let's have a look at the stats on this. 39 damage. It's actually not really as good as the current weapon that we have, the cutlass, but it will be sold, and also it's indexable, which is the reason why we're doing this. So let's go to the index. Let's claim the katana. That gave us a little bit of cash, but not quite enough. Let's sell off the weapons that we just made as well. And we need 1,400 gold more to be able to reach where we want to reach. So let's try and craft ourselves a gauntlet as well, that we can either get an index for and also sell, or we can sell off one of our other items if this happens to be slightly better. I know what you're thinking. In the time that it took to do all this, I could have just bought back the pickaxe and probably made enough money back that it would be fine. Wow. That's really not what you're looking for, is it? No index. And also, probably quite bad. Although it does look quite pretty. A nice purple blade. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it, it is. It's only 200 bucks, but it's something. You know what? I've taken off my chest piece. It's not that good. It's only 26 defense. We can definitely do so much better, so much faster than that. Let's grab our mythril pickaxe. What a disaster that was. But finally, you know what? It didn't take us all that long. Let's have a look at our time played here. We are at just under 3 hours played. And honestly, once again, I've been sitting on the server on my own, not doing anything for a while. You can do this probably a lot faster than I am. But in less than 3 hours, probably only about 2 hours of that actually spent doing something, because this recording has only been going on for 55 minutes. You can go from absolutely nothing to a mithril pickaxe, and honestly I think that it won't take very long for us to get all the way back up to the arcane pickaxe as well. I think we can skip out the lightite one. For the time being though, our mithril pickaxe is now good enough to take out veins, which mean better ore, which mean better everything basically. But I think actually that will probably do it for right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you're successful in the forge. I'm blessing you with all the luck to get the gear that you want to be getting. If you did enjoy this video and you watched it all the way through, please consider subscribing, giving the video a like, and also having a great day. See ya!